Hi everyone, how are you today? Today's story is about a mama bird who's looking everywhere for a safe place to build her nest. And guess what? She does manage to find a safe place. Once upon a time, there was a mama bird who was looking everywhere for a safe place to build herself a nest. She went around looking at all the tall trees and finally managed to find one tall tree where she did build her nest. The mama bird did not just build a nest, she even laid her egg. And she was very excited to meet her little baby. And she sat on the egg for a long time, trying to keep the egg warm. But after a while, the mama bird got very hungry. She wanted to go and look for a nice, fat, juicy worm to eat. And do you know what she did? She flew away, looking for a nice, juicy worm. In the meanwhile, the egg started shaking. It started moving, and the baby bird inside the egg was kicking the egg and poking it with her beak. Like that. And then, suddenly, there was a little crack in the egg. It started to move. And out came the little baby bird. The baby bird was so excited to see the world. It opened its little wings and it opened its little eyes and she looked everywhere. She looked right and she looked left. She looked up and she looked down. But where was her mama? So the baby bird decided to go and look for her mama. Do you know what she did? She jumped out of the nest and went straight to the ground. The baby bird could not fly because she was too small and her wings weren't strong enough. So the baby bird hopped and hopped and hopped, looking everywhere for her mama. She had walked a little further when the first animal she saw was the cow. The baby bird looked at the cow and said, "Are you my mama?" The cow said,
I'm not your mama, but I can give you milk. Would you like some?
"No, I don't think I want any milk. Thank you so much, but I must go and find my mama." And the baby bird hopped away. The next animal the baby bird met was a butterfly. The baby bird got very excited. The butterfly had wings like her. She stopped the butterfly and said, "Excuse me, are you my mama?" The butterfly looked at the baby bird and said, "No, little birdie, I'm not your mama, but I can give you sweet nectar from the flowers if you want some." "No, thank you. I don't think I want any nectar. I must go and look for my mama." Saying that, the baby bird hopped away. The baby bird had hopped a little further when she saw another animal. This was the pig. "Oink, oink." The baby bird went up to the pig and said, "Excuse me, are you my mama?"
I'm not your mama, but if you want to roll in the mud with me, I will be very happy. Come, join me.
"No, thank you. If you're not my mama, I must go and look for her. Thank you." And so the baby bird hopped away at once. Now the baby bird had started to become really sad. Where was her mama? She kept thinking, did my mama not love me? Why did she leave me and go? Where is my mama? The baby bird looked right and left and up and down everywhere. And then the little bird saw an old lady. She was walking with a basket in her hand and she was wearing a sari. She quickly hopped up to her and she held on to her sari and she pulled. She was trying to tell the old lady, "Are you my mama?" But the old lady did not understand what the little bird was trying to say, and it sounded like tweet, 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 tweet to the old lady. The old lady, who was very kind, looked at the little bird and she understood that the little bird looked really sad and she should not be out of her nest at this time. She understood that the little bird was looking for her mama. And so the old lady picked up the little bird and she put her in her basket. And she went looking everywhere for a tree that had an empty nest. She looked here and there and everywhere. And she finally managed to find that nest. And when she did, she took the little baby bird from her basket and she placed her in the nest. And she said, "Now stay here. It's very important for you to be in the nest. Children should not be roaming around without their parents. Wait here. I'm sure your mama will be back very soon." So the little bird sat in her nest and she waited and she waited and she waited for her mama. She felt hungry and sleepy and very, very sad. When will my mama come back? And then, guess what happened? Along came Mama Bird, and when she saw the little birdie, she was so excited she gave her a peck on the cheek and a lovely juicy worm that she was carrying. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And I'm going to be back very soon with a new fun story. Till then, bye-bye, and don't go outside the house without your mamas and daddies.